What's going on, guys? Jay the Black here. Shout out to everybody tuning in. I want to talk about Cameron. Cameron decided to do a podcast episode with his ex-girlfriend by the name of Callie. And there was a clip that went viral from that conversation. And basically Cam exposed her for being entitled, right? And they went back and forth. She was not happy about the discussion. And whenever you corner women on these type of topics, they are not going to be happy. And they're going to gaslight and things of that nature. Cam kept it cool because it's about the content. And this was probably a soft launch for her own podcast. Because if you go to her Instagram, she looks like she put up a post that looked like it was promoting a podcast. But we'll get into that later. But I want to talk about how a woman who Cameron even said has family who could help her, but she chooses to go to him when she needs things. Yeah, and he's tired of it. This is why he brought her on the show, not only to make a fool of her, but to also get her going on her own as far as doing something, because he's tired of taking care of her. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't be the type of person to take care of an ex-girlfriend either. Now, you could say that he's doing that because he still wants to have relations with her. I mean, it is what it is. But she has a mindset, a very entitled mindset, right? And that's what we're going to take a look at in this particular video. Make sure y'all like my video and hype it up as well.
Especially one who's intimate with me, automatically wants to step into leadership and provision and want to protect and provide for me. Kim has never given me those vibes.
Yeah. You got a boyfriend right now, Kelly?
No.
Exactly.
Why does that matter? Do you have a girlfriend right now, Kim?
I don't need nobody to protect and provide for me. I'm not looking for that. I'm just trying
You're
to
a
say.
man. I wouldn't expect that.
I'm just trying to say that this is the thing, that you think that because you're dating somebody, like for instance, right? Give you an example.
So as a woman, if I share my body with a man, I shouldn't expect him to want to protect and provide for me.
Y'all see that? That's the problem right there. That is the problem with Western women. They think that they can trade their bodies for financial security. They don't need to have any other qualities except for their bodies. This is why you're seeing so many women online right now showing their bodies, because that's the only thing of value that they have. They don't have a good personality. They don't have any qualities. They can't cook. They hate cleaning. They barely raise the children that they have. They're raising their children with the help of their mother or other relatives. And the only thing they can bring to a relationship is their body or relations. That's it. No other qualities. And this is typical of Western women. Out bringing absolutely nothing to the relationship. But they expect you to come to the relationship. They want a man that's over 6 feet. They want a man who's in shape. They want a man who is attractive to them. They want a man who's making over 6 figures a year, probably closer to the mid 6 figures or 7 figures. They want men to be perfect. But once you press these women about what they're bringing to a relationship and their entitlement, they bring up their physical body, because this is all the value that they have.
Is that what you would teach your fucking daughter? What?
The problem is this: you want to protect.
You think
and
men and
provide.
women are equal?
No, what I'm trying to explain to you is.
I mean, yeah. I mean, isn't that what feminists fought for? This is why I tell you, feminism is done. It has been destroyed by women, because women of today don't want to be taken care of, don't want to have to work and provide for themselves. They really want men to take care of them. They just don't know how to verbalize it anymore, right? I saw a video from a woman who was running her own business for over 20 years. And she talked about how she's not happy that women are in that position where they're out here pursuing pursuing work and pursuing things that take them out of their feminine, right? To where they pushed men away, right? I thought y'all heifers wanted men and women to be equal. Isn't that what we have in society? Don't we have equality? Women can work the same jobs men can. But women like her are showing you they don't want equality. They want advantages.
For me, I rather invest in my female than give my female. And that's the problem.
You never invested in me.
Because you had bad investments. That's why you're in nursing school. I'm trying to explain to you that the investments that you had weren't good.
That's not why I'm in nursing school. I've been working on my nursing degree since fucking 2019.
Why you don't have it yet?
I opened the business to help me get through nursing school.
And which was
because I needed a passive income.
Which was a bad investment.
See, how were you in nursing school for, since 2019? I know that you had the CV, right? But how were you in nursing school since 2019? She probably was in it before 2019, and you still haven't gotten your degree yet, or been able to get your nursing license. From my understanding, it only takes you 2 to 4 years, and you could actually accelerate the process of getting your nursing degree. But she obviously was too busy spending Cam's money and not worrying about getting it. She seems like the type of person that starts things but never finishes them. And that's why you got Cam on this podcast bringing us out here, because maybe she doesn't understand that she's not a good businesswoman, and she needs to put her focus into nursing school instead of trying to be out here in these streets.
Right. Anyway,
let's go back, because he checked her. He shut her down. So let's go back. Let's take a look at this.
My nursing degree since fucking 2019.
Why you don't have it yet?
I opened the business to help me get through nursing school.
And which was
because I needed a passive income.
Which was a bad investment. Right. Anyway.
And that's how you shut her down. Now I see that there are women in the comment section that were heated. They were angry. About this. They were angry about this interaction because it's exposing them. It's exposing a lot of these women. These women, they hate feminism because they realize that men are allowing them to fail. Cameron allowed her to fail. She failed in her business venture, and she has failed to finish her nursing journey, a journey she's still on. It's 2026, and you started in 2019. You do the math of how long it's taking her. I'm telling you right now, these women are lazy. All they want to do out here is show their bodies and make money off showing their bodies. No real talent, skill, or anything else. And Cam had to put into place, you're a failure. You might be a good person, but you're a failure.
Trying to explain, because it's a bad investment or somebody gives you an opinion, you reverse it into don't want to protect, provide, you never looked out for me, yo, you didn't really like you always looked past me, because I don't think what you were doing was going to make money for yourself or for me. That's how you revert it to say, yo, you never want to look out for me. You never did this for me. You never believed in me. You always look past me, because I give you my real opinion.
Okay, Cam, what's your feelings?
This video was chopped a little bit. Like, they chopped it up a little bit. I don't know if that's how the original podcast was. But she didn't want to hear that, because that's the truth. A lot of you women, you don't have any skills. You're not out here you're not out here going after men who could give you that feminine lifestyle that you want. You believed in feminism. You believed that you somehow was supposed to compete with men. And now that you heifers realize, so I have to work for everything I have. Yes, you can't have it both ways. You can't claim that you want equality and you want the same pay and the same jobs that men have, but then don't want to put in the equal work. This is why these women don't claim the feminist label, because they don't want to be that. Because men have allowed these women to fail. You have to allow these heifers to fail. Once they fail, then they will see how stupid their ideology is. We have, what, 2 generations? Almost 2 generations, right? It's been well over 50 years since the feminist movement completely destroyed the minds of women. And it just seemed like these women are destroyed. Gen Z, millennials, Gen X. They've all been destroyed, and now they're trying to backtrack because they realize, men are really going to allow women to fail. You're right. We are going to allow you to fail. We're going to allow you to fail because you asked for this. You wanted freedom. I see so many videos of women talking about wanting freedom. Freedom from what? Freedom from what? From accountability? Freedom from a man that's going to hold you accountable? Freedom from the equality that you craved, that you claim you craved? A lot of you women are confused and you don't know what you want. And this is why your life is so confusing and you really are not happy. And you're dependent on your exes for a place to stay. Especially her when she moved to the West Coast and wanted to live in Cam's house.
Towards her.
Listen, I love Callie as a friend, man. Like I said, she's a beautiful girl. I would love to be her friend, but we're just not in a space of being friends because the last time we talked, I wouldn't let her move in my house. So we stopped speaking.
That has nothing to do with it.
I'm just telling you, last time, for me, that's what it was.
That's not why we stopped speaking.
Why we stopped speaking? Tell me.
So I guess that's the reason why.
I guess that's the reason why. In that moment, she did not want to be honest. You know, you ask yourself the question, why would she agree to do this? Cam had to have gave her some money, but it looks like she might be getting her own podcast. But if she does, she needs to be more honest and have more accountability, or it's not going to work. You know what I'm saying? It really isn't. It really isn't. And gentlemen, I will say this. A lot of women of today, they are realizing that their ideology was stupid. They're realizing that they actually do need men. But it might be a little too late for some of them. A lot of them have basically run out of goodwill with men, and men are done. That's why you're seeing men go overseas. That's why you're seeing men date, especially melanated men, date women of other races. You're seeing men not get into relationships, serious relationships with women. And a lot of these women are scrambling. They're scrambling. They're trying to figure out how they can change the narrative. This is why you see so many women in male spaces, because they're trying to figure men out. But oh no, you still don't get it. It don't matter how many you heifers invade male spaces. You still don't understand that you are in the position that you're in because of you and your refusal to let go of that stupid ideology that you have. It has set you back so much. Men have already moved on, and they're not coming back to the table to negotiate nothing, because there's nothing to negotiate. Y'all have no negotiating power. We hold all the cards. A lot of you ladies are gonna have to understand that, or you can keep going down the path you're going. So let me know in the comment section below any thoughts. Like the video and share. Follow me on all my social media platforms, and I'll see y'all next one.